political parties win, that means wako in power. And what does it mean being in power?
Push the government to account for every coin. You have played a key role in ensuring that people get services.
Sisi vijana tukifika 35 tunangoja tupate pesa wazee. Tumia nafasi wako. Tunatangoja nifike 70 years upate pesa wazee. But for the ladies, bado kuna enterprise fund ya women, bado kuna women enterprise fund. They still supported as special interest groups.
Handouts. We've happened to be in a county level or Kenya. Of course, we want to have that Kenya that is good to affordable health services, affordable education and everything. But the issue comes in here.
When we always conduct nomination, when political parties conduct nominations, young people are always locked out from voting because they are not registered as members of political parties. And you've noticed that in those instances, the people who will be elected or nominated from the political parties are those who are over 35, mostly. Now, what do you think we should do as young people? Should we register? Should we join the political parties? Welcome.
Thank you so much. Vijana mlio hapa ndani. How many political parties do you have in Kenya? Many. Many is also a number. How many of us are in political parties? Any political party of your choice. Thank you. We're heading to the next election. When is the nominations for the political parties? March of 2027. How many of us here are members of any political party that will contest in the next general election? Thank you so much. Na wale wengine, please join any political party of your choice. Allow me share something. Political parties shape the leadership that we have. National Assembly of Kenya and the Senate of Kenya have members of political parties and members of independent. Wakati ya nominations, vijana are not participating.
The dream that ensures that the right law is passed that will meet the need of the people. So also in Parliament, like my co-panelist had mentioned, these people are going to vote in line with the party interest. If there is a law that needs to be passed, you know, those caucuses that are going to be formed, it's mostly along the party interest. So let us just ensure that we participate in the processes. We make sure that that person that is nominated has the right integrity and is going to use those monies that belong to the people right and even pass the right laws that protect the people and ensure that the interests of the people are taken care of. You push the government to account for every coin. You have played a key role in ensuring that people get services. So even if it doesn't win and it goes to the opposition, it still has a key role in ensuring the needs of the people are met. Thank you, Fidel. I realize that before you move from the issue of the youth, because I know you're going to move to another thing, the youth and the readiness for power and whether we are ready to be leaders and whether we have won the trust of the people to this point, especially now that in Nandi we have tried the young people. We have tried and seen. I just thought, right now our nation has a median age of around 20 years. Did you know that? That we have a very young population. A majority of Kenyans are below 20 years. Mulijua hivyo? Ama ndio mumejua? Sasa mumejua, si ndio? And I wanted to ask you, our energy has been demonstrated really greatly in many negative ways. For instance, through maandamano. So we have seen a lot of energy. we have seen a lot of organization. We have really organized, maybe in protests. We have demonstrated a lot of knowledge. You know, we are in the era of artificial intelligence where people are very knowledgeable. You have your phone, you have your AI tools that give you any type of information that you need. What exactly do we still need for us to say we are ready for power? What are we lacking? What do you think we are lacking? You have the knowledge. We have the energy. We are educated. We have demonstrated that we can organize and think in one line. I do not know what kind of readiness you still need. Another factor that I would want you to go home thinking about is the public debt that we have right now. You know, the income that we have in Kenya, more than 60% is going to pay debts. Did you know that? The income that we're generating. Who is going to pay that debt? Who? Is it our parents? So why do you want to wait for another time before you take control of the direction of your nation? That is what I wanted to mention.
The issue of young people kukua very cheap for the politicians. Sini ukweli? That's one comment I want Noeline to say before we move to the next topic. Comment about the young people being cheap, being bought easily by politicians, being used as goons, being used for violence, instead of being used for issues like policy making and leadership.
That is true, Fidel. Young people are being used as goons. They are being given handouts on a chaos, and they are being paid because of frustration, Fidel. Our young people hawana pesa, hawana kazi, and the easy way to get money it is through politician. But today as young people, because we are having this conversation, 2027 is approaching. Tukatae politics za handouts because hiyo ndio inatumaliza. Unaweza pata umevotia mtu kwa sababu ya handouts, but priorities zake na zako align kwa kitu ambayo inaweza kuchange. Sasa si vijana 2027 tukae rada, kama mtakula handout, nyinyi mkule lakini mjue mahali mtapiga kura. Mpigie mtu ule ambayo whatever akona zile vision, akona agenda mzuri ambayo itakujenga kama kijana, lakini tukatae handouts. Let us not vote because of handouts. Let us vote because of ideas. Let us vote because of a vision of somebody, and let us vote for a leader who is coming to become a solution maker to the problem that ambayo tunazipitia kama vijana.
But for the ladies, bado wako na enterprise fund ya women, bado wako na women enterprise fund. They still supported as special interest groups. Sisi vijana tukifika 35 tunangoja tupate pesa wazee. Tumia nafasi wako kama miaka haijapita.
So my question is this. We have somebody called J.M. Kariuki who once said that he never believed in issues to do with 10 millionaires and then 10 beggars in a society. And we've seen Kenya or our counties heading to the right direction in a perspective whereby the millionaires want now to empower the 10 beggars. In what way? We've seen the issues of taxation brought in. The issues of taxation whereby these billionaires, you've had them complaining, even teachers who are employed. They say the Kenya is now imposing high taxation on our salaries. All this was meant to really achieve or really empower the 10 beggars. But my question to the panelists is, I'm going to direct this question to our incoming women rep, that how is our county going to do? Because we have taxation everywhere in terms of markets, in terms of employment. Those who are employed, they bring out tax. Means we have enough resources in our counties and even in our Kenya to really empower those who are less vulnerable. How is the county or those who are in charge of these revenues going to ensure that these revenues are being used in the right way with a lot of accountability? Because when you talk of accountability, it means leaders taking up the oath to be responsible in the decisions that they made and in the actions that they make. And last but not least, we've happened to be in a county whereby I've had people talking about handouts. We've happened to be in a county level or Kenya. Of course, we want to have that Kenya that is good to affordable health services, affordable education and everything. But the issue comes in here. Whenever we are good to getting into these handouts each and every day, we've seen leaders, they would call you and tell you, oh, why do you want to speculate on me, or why do you want to speak something out of me, and yet I just sent you 500 shillings yesterday. So you're less to speak the right things because the handouts that you've been given. So how are we going to ensure that we are being patriotic? We're speaking and having the voice of our own nation, having the voice of our own county level, apart from our minus the handouts that we've been given by these leaders, or sidelining all the handouts that we've been given by this leader. I believe by so doing, we're going to have the county that we want. We're going to have the Kenya that we want. Be blessed. Thank you so much.